What's going on, guys? OGLcast here, bringing you a different game yet again. This time, bringing you Gigabit Offroad. The game's been out for a little while, and I checked it out. I enjoyed the gameplay itself. It was decent. The events are, whatever. But it's an open world. You get to play around. Recently, though, they finally opened up their multiplayer. Now, when you first start the game, you get 1,500,000, which isn't bad. I mean, considering some of the prices of the vehicles here. For example, 25,000. It started out around 4,000 and works its way up. So, what I've done to give myself some extra cash here, because trying to hack just the cash itself ended up resulting in a negative number. The developer was a little smart there when he put that feature in, I guess you could call it. So now you might see I've skipped a vehicle here because as I've been playing around and testing things out, for whatever reason, this vehicle, when I try to mod it or hack it, the price of it automatically ends up crashing the game. So I moved on to this one to make sure it was still working, and we're going to try it on this one here. So 30,000 is what its price is. We are going to search up that value. Keyword search and come up with 20. So we're going to refine it by, we're going to increase the increments by 1. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, this is what it may look like to you when you first bring up your value edit button. Hit the more button, click that line, put a 1 in there, and you see it changed the price all in increments of 1. So we're going to back out. We're just going to go to the previous vehicle, and we will go back to that vehicle now. 30,019. So that's the number we're going to look for. We're going to uncheck that one. We're going to delete, revert, and remove the rest, and then we're just going to go ahead and turn this into negative 25 million again. That's what I did for the other one. So there we go. Now when we back out, go to a different car and go back again, you'll see that the price has changed to negative 25 million. As long as this vehicle isn't going to be like the other one that was crashing the game, when we hit this, our value should just go up. So here we go. Alright, it didn't crash on us or nothing. Now, I have discovered before making this video, in an attempt to make another video, that if you don't, it seems anyway, if you don't back out of the game and then go back in, when you first purchase something else, it'll revert all the way back down. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this game. I'm going to relaunch it. Because I've tried a few different times, and I couldn't figure out, because this is actually a third account that I have, and I can show you what I was talking about in the other account. You see how I got a negative here? So that's because I just tried to go right after that number. It looked like everything was working, but when I put in my amount, it changed it to a negative, so it did not work. That's when I discovered playing on another account, because right now I can't even purchase any vehicles or anything. It tells me I don't have any. Even if I set the vehicle price to be a negative number, it still won't let me use it. So I've pretty much ruined that account, but that's why I have 3 altogether. In my other practice account, I never experienced the issue of losing the money when I went to purchase something else. And then it dawned on me what I had done different than the account that I'm running right now, was that I didn't back out of the game. Now, I haven't seen where you need to save anything yet, by playing a race or whatever, because I did try that in my other test account and I still ended up losing the money. But then when I backed out and came back in, there was my money. So as you can see, I'm still at the 51 million. So now let's go ahead and let's just purchase some tires. Alright, so as you can see, these are going to be $500, and I have tried changing these. It searches up and everything all right, but when you do the increment of 1, nothing ends up changing. So let's see, I'll just I like that 6s, I guess. We'll go with that. As you can see, it only took 500. It didn't revert me all the way back down to that 25 or 26 that I was at. So that is the trick to it, is backing out of the game and then going back in, and that'll save your money for you. I have tried going into a race itself, an event. I'll just show you what they look like. Oh, here's one right here. And when I tried to do, hack this, it ended up just freezing the game. There was no playing from there. So anyway, I hope this helps you out, because it is a fun game, and now with the multiplayer action, you can have even more fun. So this just helps you get a little cash so you can get all your vehicles and get them all upgraded and really start having a blast. So I'll keep this video short and sweet, guys. If I come across anything else that's incredible in this game, I will be sure to make another video. Until next time, hack and mod responsibly. OG Outcast out.